The story I'm about to tell you is not a fairy tale, even if it talks of werewolves, the devil, and much worse still. It happened to me and my two brothers in that forsaken month of December 1858, near the village of Wolsville in Lower Canada.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass.
Hello everyone and welcome back to one more First Impressions, a first journey. Oh! I have no idea why I've done that. Sang-Froid, Tales of Werewolves. This is the game we're getting a first journey into. What is Sang-Froid? Sang-Froid is a game developed by Artifice Studio, an independent company. They're launching their first game. This one, Sang-Froid, about the tale of werewolves. This game is divided into several genres. You can't really specify one only genre for it, because you have RPG elements, you have strategy elements, you even have action elements, adventure elements in a third-person viewer. This game has been created based on an epic folk tale, which are the werewolves, as you probably already guessed. It was co-written by a famous Canadian author called Brian Perrell. He, together probably with the Artifice Studio, they created this amazing story. This game was approved by the community on the Steam Greenlight, and that alone says a lot about this game. Usually, when the players like a game, it can only go right, and I hope this goes right, because from what I've played so far, it is looking charming. Let's get into the game, shall we? I'm gonna go just to the options and to notice right off one critic for me, one bad thing. Bear in mind that this game is still in a very early stage of a beta, even though the game is coming very soonish in March. We still don't have the exact date, but it's coming on March on 2013. Still, this game for me has one bad side, which is it doesn't have an higher resolution more than 720. So you must play on 720 resolution for this game. Still, and I must stress this out, it's not enough to put away the fun you get to it. Anyway, here in the options you have anti-aliasing, music volume, pretty much the standard stuff, shadow quality, post-process FX, and I have everything on max so that you can fully appreciate the beautiful game we have here in front of us. We're gonna start a new game, and I'm kinda skeptical to do this just because the first stages of the game are just about tutorials and teach you how to do stuff, and that might be somewhat a little bit dragging for someone that wants to see action right off. Anyway, this is a story of three brothers. Here's one, Joss, here's one, Jack, and here's the other, a sister, a small sister. Their small sister that apparently is being taken care by them. I'm not sure what happened with their family. The thing is, there's something going wrong with their sister. The devil is trying to possess her or something along those lines. I'm still not sure. And their brothers, with their differences, with their own perspectives on life, will try to team up and save her. On the start of the game, you can choose between Jack and Joss. I already picked Joss, so I think I'm gonna start with Jack this time. And this is the first thing that gets your game unique, that gets your game different from another player. Just the first step, because I can tell you, there's a lot that shows you can personalize your game. This is the story behind the O'Carroll family, that I'm not gonna read all of it. Tells a little bit about Jack. Let's choose Jack then. I think Jack, I'm not sure of this, I think Jack is proficient with the rifle, whereas Joss is proficient with the axe, with melee combat. I'm gonna choose a new profile, why not? Sparrow. My previous profile was pretty standard, if you haven't noticed. Here we are in the 1858 times. Very long time ago. This calendar has been gifted to Jack O'Carroll. Okay. Let's pick a new day. And we're gonna have a little bit of story, I suppose. Oh, here's the prelude. For some time now, many villagers in Wolf's Vale, suggesting name, have noticed a lot of strange behavior coming from the wolves in the forest, acting more aggressive than usual. There are even rumors that they have been possessed by the devil. This is where the devil comes in. Continue. Now, what I really like about this game, one of the things, is that they really have an in-depth tutorial. That's essential for any game.
If it isn't my little sister, Josephine. What good wind blows you to the deepest, darkest forest to see your hermit brother?
More like a storm, I'm afraid. The parish priest went crazy and jumped me like a demon when I was dusting the sacristy. I tried to fend him off with a candelabra, but a candle fell on the floor and the church caught fire. Ever since, the whole parish of Woolsvale says it's my fault.
That's just crazy. Doesn't make any sense at all. But hey, don't just stand there like you're holding up the doorpost.
The thing is, you see, Jacques, I'm not alone.
Don't worry. It wasn't my idea to come here, brother.
Without Joseph to protect me, the villagers would have torn me to pieces in the village square. He can't live there anymore either. Please, Jacques, for the love of our mother, let bygones be bygones and let us both stay here with you.
Did you hear that? Sounds like a wolverine's outside spooking our horses. You two make yourselves at home. I'll try to get rid of it. And Josie, don't feel obliged to finish my whiskey.
As you can see by this first little bit of story and of game, you can already see some rough edges. Literally, you could see like jagged edges, no anti-aliasing or whatsoever, and their movement wasn't that good. The animations are not quite there yet, but I want to bear in mind again and stress this out. The game is still in beta, so all of these things will probably get an improvement, and I hope they do, because this game is doing wonderful. Now, walking, that's pretty usual. The same thing. We have an axe, and we have a rifle. Rotating the camera, yada yada. This guy's looking cool. It's much more thin than Joss himself. I've already played with Joss. I can now run, sprint. There you go. Dead horses. That
Bloody
can be
hell.
good.
Horses are dead. And it's gotta be a wolf, not a wolverine. The pack must not be far.
Alrighty. I guess I'll get pointed to kill this one now. Kill the wolf eating the dead horse. Up there. There you go. Let's kill it. Bad wolves are bad. There you go. Here's the action part of the game. In a third-person view. Although you can have somewhat a first-person view when you activate the rifle, which I can't yet, because I'm still on the very early stages of the tutorial. All of the things will be explained during the tutorial. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep up with it or not.
With our only way out of the woods blocked, I won't be able to get rid of my brother for a while.
They don't quite get along. This is what it gets interesting. Here's a first
Combat.
tutorial on combat.
Your health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen, while your stamina...
I'm gonna skip it because I want to explain this myself, and it doesn't make any sense having it showing it to you. So let's take care of these wolfies. There you go. I have, when you keep attacking the wolfies, you charge your bar and you get a special skill with your right click like this, and I missed it completely. I'm so sorry, I wanted to show you. It normally does a one-shot kill on a wolf. You have to be careful with your stamina as well. There's the bar filling up, and there's someone up ahead that needs help. There's your health with that little heart on the bottom left corner. There's your rifle, which is now currently loaded, and there's your bullets, your different bullets. I'm gonna try and explain this as more as we go on, and trying to skip the tutorials at the same time.
May Saint Anne have mercy on me! For the love of God, please help me!
As a first impressions video, I don't really want this to drag too much, at least on this phase, because there's so much to show you on this game, actually. It's very detailed, it's very complex, you will see. Here's another tutorial, which I believe will explain the rifle. Exactly. So to use the rifle, I have to click on the control key on my keyboard. There you go. And you change to this sort of first perspective camera. And to reload it, you can like speed up the reloading time by clicking repeatedly the right click. This is something I'm really skeptical about. I mean, it's kind of meh. Could like skip that, and I don't know, it just doesn't add too much to the gameplay. So you have several spots which you can aim for at the wolves. So if I aim here, for example, there's a yellow marker. This doesn't do full damage. If I aim to his head, it's gonna be a headshot, and it's gonna do full damage. So the green. Oh, I think I hit it on the yellow part. Okay, there you go. Coming for me. I should probably change to melee combat. There you go. And I have now the special skill charge, and I'm gonna attack with it like this. There you go. It's probably one hit, one kill. Not completely sure about that, but we saved this guy.
The good Lord has
It looks like
sent
a little bit chunky.
Without your help, I would have been devoured like a rabbit.
Hard to miss you, Miller. Think they heard you all the way to Quebec City.
It's interesting because if you choose a different brother, you get a completely different dialogue. At least some of the answers. That's pretty cool.
They
have different personalities. That's why they
Go
don't
see
get
by
along.
yourself if you want. As for me, I'm gonna run and hole up at the W. Hood Company.
Alrighty, get out of here. Secure the Mills Road to the east. There you go. You have the map at the top left corner. That's pretty big. I think they should really decrease the size a little bit. Not sure if that's possible to do on the options. But let's speed up a little bit. You can even dodge, like in Guild Wars 2. This is very familiar to Guild Wars 2 players. I feel that in this game, you have everything from
Fear
every
factor.
little bit game. Fear factor. I'm gonna explain this myself. Again, shush, go away. And I must stress out, these tutorials are very good. They explain in depth everything you need to do. Now, the fear factor is what decides when a wolf is gonna attack you or not, when he's gonna make a move or not. Right now, I don't have any fear factor. If you notice at the bottom left corner, there's a 20 number there. I'm gonna get close to the wolves. As soon as they spot me, we're gonna have a fear factor present. There you go. It's now equal to my fear factor. That's why they attacked. Here's another one. They don't give me any rest to try and explain to you. Now, oh, come on. It's much easier to explain when there's only one. Let's try it out with this one. Oh, come on. This one is done. Now, this guy has a fear factor of 17, now 18, and I have a fear factor of 20. As soon as they become equal, the wolf will attack. The wolf with the icon and on top of his head, that's always the one the fear factor is targeting. Secure the Mills Bridge. This is a very interesting mechanic, and it takes a lot into play in the end stages of the game. because you will be surrounded by packs, and you have to be very careful with the one that will attack
Pack
you.
management. When you attack multiple
This is
enemies
what I
at
mean,
the
actually.
same time,
And this guy
your
explains
chances
things
for
so well.
survival drop.
You might as
So
well
it's
listen.
important to know how to intimidate your enemies to space out their attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna skip it. It's exactly that. This is how you have to manage the packs of wolves that attack you. Now, the one that will attack me next, and I'm gonna scare them out with a special skill, I mean. If you get too close to them, they will attack you anyway, even if they have a different fear factor from you. So, keep a distance, and let them attack one by one. That should be your main concern. Attack this one, and this one now. Got bumped, and I'm gonna have a third one on me. To carefully manage the fear factor, you have this skill on the bottom right corner, which is basically scream, yell at them. That will make them fear me. And you have a bridge here that we can't pass through. Okay, Josephine needs help.
That's my brother. I turned my back for 2 seconds, and he's in hot water. I'd better get back to the cabin as quick as I can.
Okay, we're here already. Fast forward. To the right of the screen, you'll find the status icons for your buildings. Oh yeah, this is important later on. Right now, I only have one house to defend, but later on, you will have to defend different houses, maybe a church, a barn, something like that. You'll have a complete full map of somewhat a village, of a farm or something along those lines, and you'll have to defend all the buildings. If one building goes down, you lose the round or you lose the game. Let's click to continue, and we have to save this one. Oh, you also have items which you can buy later on the villages, and this is where the game becomes complex and more entertaining, more challenging even. They have given me now a Canadian whiskey, which is something I can buy on the next bar or something. I'm gonna click it and drink it. There you go. Kinda gives me a boost on my power. Let's protect our housey, shall we? There you go. Kill this one as well. I am getting exhausted. You should be very careful with your stamina, because once it is exhausted, I'm gonna try and fear them out, so that they can give me a little space to get back on my stamina. Oh, come on, I failed that again. I'm so awful. There you go. Once your stamina reaches 0, that's a problem. Why? Because it becomes slow and your attacks don't do as much damage. And take this. There you go. This is taken care of. Oh, I have my rifle. I have forgotten that. And I'm gonna try and recharge it quickly before it gets to me. He still isn't attacking me. He's just surrounding me because my fear factor is much higher than his. I'm gonna try and headshot you. Come over here. There you go. Headshot. He's done. Our home is safe. I hope Josephine is safe as well. And this is a round done. Even though I haven't played every single bit of it, every phase.
They speak to me. I hear them.
Oh, poor sister.
But especially I see.
At this point,
I
this
see the
isn't
beasts.
already
They were
very important, so I'm just gonna skip it. Right now, you have to go through several levels, and the more you go further, the more it becomes more complex, and you're gonna learn why. Let's go. We have a new enemy here, by the way, werewolf. We're gonna have more difficult and different packs of enemies. In this case, werewolves. This is what surrounds all the game. I'm gonna skip this one as well. That would be the devil trying to get the priest on his side, something along those lines. It's not important to show you the game right now. This is the strategies mode. This is where you begin every level. So I see them. Apparently there's some missing dialogue here. I see them. The beasts want to carry me back to their master, and they'll attack tonight. I even feel the presence of a werewolf. And this is the tutorial explaining basically what's going on here. Now that I know where the beasts are going to attack from, I'll set wolf traps to help me tonight. This is the very first phase of every single round, every single level on Sang-Froid. I'm going to use this trap, wolf trap, over here. That's what they're telling me. This is the tutorial, so I just can't control it to the fullest. A tutorial movie for the wolf trap is now available. You want to watch it? Why not? Let's see it in action.
The wolf trap. You can walk over your wolf trap without worry. You won't set it off. A wolf trap will automatically activate when an enemy
You're done.
walks over.
This is basically what the wolf trap does. What I want to stress out here... Oh, I also try to lure other beasts under hanging nets. Okay. I want a moment to speak here, please. I'm the one giving the first impressions here. Oh, boy. It's here. Okay. And another one here. There you go. No, not right now. Thank you so much. Do I have a moment? Still no. Okay, I finally finished stepping my traps. Now I just need to wait for the nightfall. Yeah. You start every night at your house. Click to continue. Please don't start yet. Okay, click on the start night button over here. I'm still not gonna do that. What I want to show you first, and to stress out, this is pretty cool. If you haven't noticed, this is the map I'm gonna play on. You're just seeing it from a strategy point of view. And this is this is a woman. Well, not woman, human, that's probably how it's said. This is what will attack me. In this case, it will be a wolf. It has 10 hit points. It has recommended traps, wolf trap, hanging net, spike trap. And this basically gives you an information of what will attack you. This is wave 1. There's a wave 2 over here. Another group of wolves. There you go, another wolf. And a wave 3, which is probably the hardest one. Oh, come on, the werewolf, I think. The werewolf, there you go. It has different characteristics from the wolves themselves. So this is where it gets more and more complicated. So you already see me spending traps and putting traps on the floor. This will spend not only this right here, which is... I'm at 50, I've already spent some. It's action points. So you can't just put traps like infinity traps all over the map. You can't do this because it spends action points. Not only that, some traps spend gold or coins, which is up here. I have one which can win by killing wolves in the map itself. So let's start our night. This is the very first phase of every level. Now comes the second level, at night, when I have to defend my house. Kill all wolves with the wolf traps. I'll do it. This red line you see, this dashed red line on the map, is the area where sound will be heard by the wolves, for instance. When I shoot, when I scream, here they come. They have detected me. And take this. Go away. Oh, buddy. That was bad. I should probably use a scream or something. Go away, god dang it. There, this is done. I'm gonna shoot one. And bam. Headshot. Done. Let's finish this one. It has a very high or very low fear factor, so it won't attack me ever. Oh, come on. I keep failing these charge attacks. That's pretty bad. Okay, wave 1 done. I'm gonna wait for the wave 2. Head to the waypoint. This is what they're telling me. This normally doesn't happen, but because we're on a tutorial, it is happening. So, what basically will happen here, or they want me to do, is to lure wolves to this trap, because this is a hanging rocks trap. So I'm gonna scream here, and those 2 dots, those yellow dots, are wolves. They will be lured here because they are inside that area with the dashed line. They will be brought here.
Closer, you stinking little critter!
Here they come. And now I should reload my rifle. And I'm gonna shoot that trap over there. And that little number over the trap is how many targets there are under the trap. There, they're done with. This is amazing. Everything you think about a game of this genre, a game like this, it exists. They have thought of everything, and that's pretty cool. Okay, I have to go to the other side now. That's what they're telling me. I should reload my rifle though. And here I am. I'm probably gonna lure some more wolves here. The werewolf. Oh yeah, this is the big one. I'm gonna reload my rifle while it's still not under my sound area, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm gonna try and lure him here. There you go. Oh, that was kind of failing. Should be more inside here. This is the point where will they come to. And if you take too much time, they will turn around and search you anywhere else. If you take too much time firing this thing, it will eventually wear off. Because they're not dumb. This is amazing. They could just stay there, but no. There you go. This will probably not kill him, but... Oh, it did. I thought it would only damage him. There he is. Spooky eyes. It's done. Another level done. And I think this is where the game becomes even more complex by introducing new mechanics. Here it is. You can experience each level, which gives you the chance to have skills, new skills to cast on your levels. I'm not sure I can do that now. No, I can't. This is just a sum up of what happened, basically. This is the character menu, where you can equip items on your character. Usually, you have items here. Like, for instance, here's one. This is your backpack. This is what will be active on the game, on the level, to activate. I'm gonna put Eau de Vie, which is probably a healing potion. There. This is your inventory before going into the map. So whatever remains here won't be available on the game. So if I, for instance, buy a new rifle, I have to switch it with this one. You know, a better rifle. Because they have damage, agility, range, bonus, whatever. They have characteristics which makes you even more unique. Here's my life points, my stamina, and fear factor. Amazing. Here's the skills. Again, more complex it becomes. So here is where you can, like, become more proficient on one thing you love the most. For instance, if I like to fire with a rifle, I just go with a rifle right off and pick skills that make me better on rifle. This is a skill for trapping, bonfire, bloodthirst, marksmith, and rage. This is probably the one you want to pick if you want to go onto melee combat, and this is the one you want to pick if you want to go with a rifle, because it increases rifle reloading speed by 20%. I'm gonna go with this one. I like rifles. I don't know why. And here I am on the church. Yes, this exists. This exists. So you can come to the church and bless your bullets. How? Giving donations to the church. That's pretty normal, right? So I'm gonna bless a couple of my bullets, and they will do more damage. That's basically it. There, goodbye, sister. And now we are on the Wolf's Valley town. Here you can go to the hotel saloon. Do what? Get some drinking. Can get some beers, I think. Yeah, some healing potions. And some... Oh, you can also sell some stuff. It's pretty cool. This is what you get from the bar. You can probably come here and talk with the barman and relax a bit. Why not? General store. You can probably buy some stuff here as well. You can buy some sort of Kevlar, which give you some more protection. You can buy a new rifle, a Hawken, that does more. It has more range than the current one, and it has a lot more discretion, which basically keeps you from luring out wolves so that they don't hear you. You can buy more bullets if you're a marksman guy. That's where we return to the village. And everything else... Oh, here's a hardware store. That's kind of an awkward name for the blacksmith, the hardware, but that's how it's called. This is where you buy your melee weapons. A better axe. There you go. Guy's babbling. I don't know why, but he shouldn't. He's not selling anything. He's probably not happy about wolves coming here. Here's the convent. Here's the church. Oh, okay. So we were blessing our bullets on the convent, not on a church. And here's the mayor. These two places are still blocked. I don't know exactly what they do, but I gotta tell you something. This is something I really missed, because they were present on old games, and it's been quite a while since I've seen anything like this. You know, coming to a place and choosing to go for like different houses, different stores, like this, picking them on the map. I know this is a small detail, but it's still so cool. Anyway, this is the Sang-Froid Tales of the Werewolves. It's a game coming out on March on Steam. It was a game approved by the community on Greenlight. So give it a chance, give it a look. I want to stress out again, this is still in beta, and I want to thank Artify Studios, or Studio, sorry, it's a studio, for allowing me to test the game and showing it to you. Until the next time, until the next first journey into another game, I'll see you then.